This is another video regarding the same topic of how do I apply the Old Testament to current times and to my life, like how should I apply that. And again, you should definitely take into account the New Testament, that Jesus came and died on a cross for our sins and rose again on the third day. So sometimes there's confusion about like the Old Testament Levitical laws, like the ceremonial or sacrificial laws that the Israelites had to follow to atone for the sins and whatnot, and whether or not Christians nowadays should still be following those laws. And I would say Jesus Christ came to fulfill those laws, and I'll put some verses here. He didn't come to abolish them, but he came as the fulfillment of the laws. He was the perfect unblemished sacrifice for our sins that fulfilled all those laws, so we don't have to sacrifice any animals or whatever to atone for our sins. I'd say the laws that we do still have to follow are the moral laws, so the 10 Commandments that God set up. Those are definitely laws that we need to still follow as believers, but the Levitical ceremonial sacrificial laws Jesus came to fulfill, so clean versus unclean, sacrificing, all that kind of stuff. And obviously God put those things in place to benefit the nation of Israel, so there is an argument to follow some of those, especially like clean versus unclean, like eating certain things or practicing certain things. Like there could be certain health benefits to them, but it's more of like your own personal choice, or I guess if God personally convicts you, but it's not something that all believers, it's not a law now for all believers to follow. So yeah, when you're reading the Old Testament and you want to apply it to current times or your own life, just definitely take into account the New Testament and Jesus Christ.